Hello friends and divine beings, my name is Bobby and welcome to Cosmic Coaching. Here we hang out and talk about all things positive mindset, manifestation, chakras, tarot, and so much more. And this title is not a clickbait title. I actually did get a car for free and I'm going to tell you how I did it and I'm going to tell you how you can do it as well. In 2005, I had just had my second son, Charlie, and was in a really tight financial situation. It was me, my husband at the time, our oldest son, and now this new baby. And Charlie was born premature and had some issues, so he had to stay in the NICU. And things were just really, really tough for our family. I wasn't able to work at that time because I needed to be available to take care of this new baby. And in the midst of all of this, my husband's car was stolen. So here we are now, family of four, one car trying to make it all happen. Right before this happened, I came across the book, The Secret, and I had read it and it really spoke to me. So I decided in this moment of absolute desperation that I was going to use the principles in the book, The Secret, to manifest a car because our family needed a second car. So I put into practice the asking. I asked for it. I believed that the universe was going to provide it to me, for our family. I acted as if, so I would imagine myself in that car, driving that car, imagine what it would feel like. Well, a few days later, there was a contest on the radio and it was a call-in contest and I didn't hear that part of like what you could win in this contest. I just heard like, call in, be the 9th caller. And so I decided, I'm gonna call in. I've always had pretty good luck winning stuff on the radio. I'm gonna give it a call. So I called in and I was the 9th caller. And I found out that what I won was an iPod. But not only did I win an iPod, but I also was entered into a drawing for a car, a brand new 2006 Scion XB. Oh my gosh, right? So I thought, this is it. This is my opportunity. So I believed with unwavering faith that I was going to win this vehicle. I knew that this was the universe's way of providing for me and my family. When the day of the drawing came, they had everyone who was entered in the contest show up, and it was a reverse drawing. So the people that worked for the radio station, they had a big basket full of names, and they would draw a name, and whatever name they drew, that person was eliminated. So you did not want your name to be drawn. And I had this weird feeling that I needed to kind of stick to the outside of the group. There were, I believe, 21 people that were in the drawing, and it seemed like they would interview someone on the radio that was entered into the contest, and the person would talk about how they deserved this car, and it never failed. The person would talk about being entitled, and that person would then be the next person eliminated. So I was watching all of this and I took a step back. I didn't want to be part of it. I knew that I didn't want any part of that energy and that I just needed to take a step back and be positive. But I remember having a distinct thought, and the distinct thought was, the car was there, and as we're all standing around it and they're doing the drawing, and there were people that were sitting in the car, contestants, and I remember that they were eating donuts, and I remember thinking to myself, don't eat in my car. That's my car. Don't eat in my car. You're gonna get chocolate, like donut stuff all over my seats in my car. And having that thought, thinking that, knowing with unwavering faith that that was my car, that was the universe providing for me. And all I had to do was ask and believe. That was it. Well, sure enough, I was the person who won the car. I often hear people say things like, I never win anything, or, people go to maybe like a casino and they say like, oh, my friends always win, but I never win anything. I'm never lucky. And you'll find that those people never win anything and they're never lucky. But there are other people in our lives that will have a different mindset and they'll say, I always win. I always get this. My mom is someone who will go to the casino and she'll just like play the slot machines and she says, I always win. I always win. Guess what? She always wins. She's won a couple different times, I believe like a couple fairly, decent chunks of money. And then also I think like tickets to shows, things like that, but she always wins. she always wins because she has the mindset that when she goes to the casino, she always wins. So the universe says, okay, you always win. Here you go. Here's more winnings. So I always encourage people, look at your mindset. Look how you talk about things in your life. Because if you say, oh, I never can get that. I'm never going to get a new car. How am I going to afford a new car on my salary? I'm never going to have a new car. You're never going to have a new car. But if you say, I'm going to have a new car. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know how the universe is going to provide it to me. But I know I am confident that the universe is going to provide it for me. And guess what? The universe is going to provide it for you. So this scenario is not just specific to cars. This is for anything in your life that you want to receive, that you want to manifest, that you want to achieve. It's all in your mindset. It's how you look at the world. It's how you look at your situation. But just know that the impossible is possible. So you never have to worry about how something is going to happen. The universe will take care of the how. All you need to focus on is just believing that it is going to happen, and you will find that it always happens. If you would like to learn more about manifestation and changing your mindset, but you need a little help, I do offer a self-directed 21-day course on my website. My website is www.cosmiccoaching.net. The course that I offer is 21 days of affirmations and meditations. There's a lot of really great information in there that will help kind of get you aligned to be a manifesting machine. If you also need additional help, I do offer one-on-one coaching on my website, so go check it out. I will also link all of my social media down below in case you want to follow me. If you have any questions about manifestation or law of attraction, please feel free to leave those comments down below. I do check the comments, and I would love to help you out with any questions that you might have. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, take care.